Hi guys, it's Patty with Patty's Paper Designs. How are all of you today? It's been quite a while since I've been here. I've missed you all. I haven't been in my craft room since about the end of March, I believe it was. I've had crazy stuff going on. But I'm here today, and what I'm doing today is I'm doing a thing called hashtag Give a Scrap, and it's a hop hosted by the traveling crafter. I believe her name's Angela. And I was tagged by Lori over at Enchanted Dreams. And so with this Give a Scrap thing, we're supposed to be creating stuff out of normal trash. And I've got a lot of normal trash I could create stuff with. But today I'm just going to do an envelope. I know you guys have probably seen tons of envelopes, but I saw this envelope. I had never seen one like this before, so we're going to try it. And who doesn't have a ton of envelopes, really? Seriously. So I've got all kinds here, as you can see. Most of these have windows in them. I even have this one that is, I apparently saw something on YouTube and I wrote down instructions and then I had it stashed in with my envelope stash. So maybe I will figure out what I was trying to tell myself, and maybe I'll do that envelope one day soon. That altered envelope one day soon. So, of course, I've got all these kind of envelopes too, big ones. And this is a big envelope that does not have a window in it. And I cut it down to that size there. And I covered the front because it had my address there. So I thought, well, we better cover the front. So we're going to cover the back right now. And I'm going to use this same paper here. And this is really kind of a cute little thing. Now, I saw Cheryl over at the Journal Cottage. She's the one that gave me the inspiration. So now she used a window envelope and she cut the window out. And I was originally going to do that, but I had a heck of a time getting the window cut out. So she showed you how to do it and all that sort of thing, and I did it. I got it cut out. I wasn't extremely happy with the way I had it cut out, but I thought, okay, well, I can just fix that by putting some additional decorations on. And then when I got to looking at the little cellophane stuff that's on the envelope itself, I realized that it was all messed up and it wasn't going to look very good. So I thought, okay, we'll start over and we'll do something different. So that's what I did. So now I'm going to stick this down. And hopefully I'm going to get it straight, because I'm not real good at putting these things on here exactly straight. But it looks like I did pretty good. Now what we're going to do with this when it's done is we're going to stick it on a page. And it's going to be pretty cool, actually, I believe. And it's going to be the kind of thing that we can use in more than one way. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. that all glued down. We'll take our little scraps and we'll put them someplace else, like over here. Now I am using some digitals from the Garden Story that Rach and Bella Crafts and Angela Kerr are collaborating with. Now see how that's off right there? That doesn't matter. So don't worry about that. And I am going to put this pocket on. I'm going to put it on here. But before I do that, I'm going to ink my edges a little bit. I don't ink all the time. And I'm not going to ink much today. And I'm going to kind of go, well, I'm going to try to go a little light on the inking, but it looks like I'm a little heavier than I intended. But that's okay too. So what's up with you guys? Here in Indianapolis, it's a beautiful sunny day. I haven't been out since early this morning when I took my trash out. This is our trash day. And so I don't know what the temperature's like, but I've got a window down here in my craft room and I can see the sun coming in and it looks quite beautiful. We did have some warm weather, probably about, well, the end of last week, I believe. It was up, we actually got up into the 80s about a week ago, but then it got cold again and we had frost last night. So that's really not to be, that's not unexpected really for this time of year in Indiana. We don't really have, here in central Indiana, our date for safe planting to avoid frost is May 15th. So we got a little ways to go yet. Now I am going to put some trim on here. I'm going to put this trim. See here. I'll put this trim here. And you can put the trim on, or you don't have to put the trim on. And if you want to put the trim on the inside of the envelope and let it hang off a little bit, you can do that. Like, if you wanted to put it, let me rearrange my trim here. If you wanted to glue it in here like this, and have it, having it show like that, you could do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it on the outside. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for that. I got this trim, I think it was 70% off at Hobby Lobby. And it says there's 10 yards. And it was originally $5.99, so I thought, well, that's a pretty good deal. So I thought, well, I'm going to grab some. Oh, we are all goobered up here. Let me get a paper towel. I really should have the paper towels over here on my craft desk, but I don't. Okay, let's get this show on the road. All right, now let me tell you, because I can hear my puppy dog up there. I'm babysitting. Well, no, I'm dog sitting. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing videos. Because she's a sweet little dog, very sweet. But it's almost like taking care of an infant because she's not potty trained, or housebroken, I guess what is you call it when it's a dog. She's not housebroken. She does wear diapers, but just like just like a baby, if you don't, if they're wet and you don't change them, then they'll get diaper rash. So I'm always changing her diapers, even though I'm letting her outside. I'll be sitting there watching TV or, and fussy cutting or whatever. She'll have her diaper on and I'll look over and she's squatting, going to the bathroom in her diaper. So then I got to get up and I got to change her diaper. And I got to keep an eye on her like and I got to keep I can't let her out of my sight because if I do, she's going to do her other business on my floor and I don't want that. Already had that happen a couple of times and I did not like it at all. So right now she's out in the garage in her crate and I can tell she's crying. So if you hear her, that's why. And I can't stand to, have her out there and hear her cry. Fortunately, I can't hear her too loud, but I have her until next Sunday. And then hopefully after that, she'll be gone. I'm never going to have her again. Not for that length of time anyway. Maybe for a day or two, but nothing like what I've done this time. It's just absolutely nuts. Okay, so we're going to put this pocket down. I hope you can see me. I'm going to put this pocket down. And we aren't using Fabri-Tac. I better stand that up. We're using art glitter glue, which I need to fill my bottle up. It's almost empty. So, other than that, I've had two doctor's appointments, 2 dentist appointments, on top of my regular work schedule, which is 25 hours a week, and my 2 pulmonary rehab visits a month. I mean, not a month, a week. Fortunately, that's the kind of thing that I can go in and just do on my own. I don't have to actually schedule an appointment, so it's pretty easy to schedule it around my work. And work's been real busy because I work for our church, and I'm Catholic. And so this time of year, all the kids, you know, we have First Communion, we have Confirmation, and then adults that enter into the church, all those sacraments happen. And I have to make out sacrament certificates and record all those things in our sacrament registry. So this is a pretty busy time of year. And so that's, you know, keeping me busy. Okay, so I'm going to put these little boots here. Aren't those cute? And then I think I was going to put something else here. Thought I was going to put another flower here. Oh no. Was it a flower? Maybe I was going to put a butterfly. I think I was. I think I was going to put this butterfly right here. And then, let's see, I wonder if I want to ink anything here. I think I do want to ink here because just a little bit, nothing major. Because I want to maybe have this stand out a little bit, you know, because it's a similar color to the background. So let's see, what else can I tell you? My son from up in northern Indiana, he has a dentist appointment here in Indy tomorrow, and he's going to stop by, and that'll be nice. I like for him stopping by. Okay, I am going to run across the room. I've got to go get something. I'll be right back. You just stay right there, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here. Went over there to get my tag that I made. So this is the base of the tag here, and I put all these pretty little flowers on there. There's this grouping, that grouping, well, that's just one, and then this one here. So that's going to go in my pocket here in a minute. But in the meantime, I want to put these boots on, and let's see, I wanted to find some words too. I try to get all this stuff together because I'm such a slow crafter. And I don't have time, I don't think, to figure out what it is I'm doing and pick through my supplies and crafts all in the same video. So I try to get, you know, fairly well prepared beforehand, so that we can actually have a video that's a length of time that's reasonable. So there's the boots with the flowers. Aren't they pretty? And I'm going to put this here on. Then I'm going to put this here on. What do you think? I think that's going to look pretty. Okay. Now, get my Fabri-Tac out. It's right here. Look at that goober. Oh, I had to have a root canal. That was not fun. That poor dog. She's a sweet little dog. And I hope my daughter-in-law keeps her. She's been known to not keep dogs for very long. But she is breeding, so this is supposed to be one of her breeding females. Her and Ellie get along really well. I was letting them sleep together in the same crate. Fortunately, we haven't had any accidents in the crate. But, and Ellie sleeps in the bedroom with me. And, then one night I noticed she was having a real restless night, and I thought, well, maybe I probably shouldn't let Summer stay in there with her. Because normally she's pretty, sleeps pretty well. Okay, so there's that. Now here's the tag that goes in there. Isn't it pretty? I was thinking maybe I'd put a couple more butterflies on. Oh, but I want that one down here. Maybe I want that one like this. No, I don't want it like that, I don't think. I want that one like that. Come on, butterfly. Don't give me any trouble here. I don't know. Don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'll put it up this way. I'll move the tag over just a bit. And maybe I'll put this one here. And this one here. I don't know if I like that either. I don't suppose I have to have a butterfly. See what I mean? I can't decide what I want to do. I do know I want to put some seam binding in there. If you guys could talk to me, if I could hear you, maybe you could tell me what you think I should do. I kind of think it would look better with them on the side. They're going to be covered up a bunch. That's why I was thinking. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. So, yeah, so now I'm going to decorate the other side here in a minute, because this is going to be well, I'll show you what it's going to be here in a minute. Okay. All right. I think it's okay. I think it's just fine. Yes, I do. I like it. What do you think? Think it looks pretty? All right. So now, these are fun to make. I wished I'd made some more. Let me get some seam binding. That'll go, won't it? What else do I have? Well, I think that's probably the best color that I've got. I like it. I like yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. I think it's Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Is that it? No, I don't think that's who I'm talking about. Tracy Fox, maybe? One of them has a real pretty I think it's daisies and daffodils. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm thinking about getting it. I had daisies and roses at my wedding. Yellow roses and yellow and white daisies both. All right, so which side? Here, this is the one I want. Yeah, they were really pretty. Really, really pretty. And if I wanted to be very energetic, I could make a tag, a hole saver. I never can get this thing in here right. There we go. But I don't want to make a hole saver. I just want to put a crinkle seam binding in here. That's all. That's all I want to do. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it. Sometimes I just like to stick it in there and tie it. Other times I like to do what I'm going to do now. And sometimes I like to make it a bow. But it's hard to make crinkled seam binding into a bow, I think. Well, it's hard for me to make anything into a bow. Well, it's hard for me to get the crinkled seam binding through that hole, too. Okay. These fingers don't want to work very well. There we go. I got it through. Sort of. Okay. There. I figured I was going to be having a little too much stuff going on. I can never remember how I like to have this. I think I like it like that. But I need to trim off some of that. I don't need all that stuff up there. I need to trim it off. Trim it off a little. There, that's better. Put that in my little box over there where I save stuff. Okay, so there's that. This has craft cardstock on the back. there's that. And then we can go ahead and decorate this other side too, maybe, if I've got enough time. But let me show you what it, well, I am going to do this. I am going to do, I don't know. Okay, so let me show you. Here's the page, and actually you could do a couple of things. You can put it over the page like that. And then it can be removable. You could, if you wanted to, you could put it from, I mean, obviously not this one, but you could decorate it to where you could put it like that and have it be removable. You know, obviously you wouldn't have it decorated like it is currently. And then you could also cut it open up at the top, have both the top and the bottom open, and then position it however you want on the page, and glue it down on both sides. You could glue it down on this side where it opens up like that before you actually sew it into your journal, or you could glue it on this side, on both sides. I can't do that now because it's not cut up here. But if you're following along with what I'm saying, you know, you could like have this cut and you could glue it in there, down on this end and this end, and you've got two pockets. I am going to, I believe, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to just put it in like this. There, like that. And so this will be on one side of my page, and this will be on the other side of my page. And then I can stick some stuff in there. Like I could stick this kind of thing in there. Looks like it would stay in there all by itself, but you could also, if you were worried that it might not, you could put a, you know, a decorative paper clip up here, an altered paper clip. I don't have one handy, but I can stick this up there. And then that would hold your ephemera in there. You could have, you know, you could have a big journaling card that hangs out like this. So there's great possibilities with this here little envelope that I, you know, and I like it. I like it. I like it. So that is my project for the Give a Scrap. Is that what it's called? Give a Scrap? Let me see. I wrote it down. For the hashtag Give a Scrap Hop. And if I had time and I wasn't such a slow crafter, I would make a couple more of these. And I would use more of this garden story paper because it's beautiful. And I had originally intended to, you know, they did a, what was it called? Hashtag Journal Jigsaw, I think is what they called it. And I had intended, I had fully intended to craft along with everybody. I did watch all the videos, but I wasn't able to craft along with anybody because I was dog sitting. So, and having doctor's appointments and other, you know, life events that happen. So, yeah, I hope you like this, and I hope you give it a try. I think it's a fun little project. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you a lot sooner than I did this time. Hope I'm back here, you know, at least within a week. Hopefully I can get a video filmed before next weekend. I don't know. We're going to try. We're going to try. Okay, guys, you take care. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.